Okay, so for workout B, I'm going to take you through the first superset. We've got either a 2-board press, which you would use with the traditional bench press, and a couple of 2x4s placed on your chest. Or if you're in a gym like this that has safety pins, then you can use the pins and kind of measure out how high 2 boards would be off your chest. Or we can use the alternate, which is a close grip dumbbell bench press. So I've got the bench here, I've got 2 dumbbells. You're going to go for 6 reps. Immediately after that, you're going to superset it with either a close grip seated row on a traditional seated row machine, or I'm going to show you how to do it using the blast straps, doing a strap row. We're going to do 10 reps of those, okay? So for 6 reps of the pressing motion, again for this, I'm going to be using the close grip dumbbell press, but you can use the board press or use a pin press as well. So, got my dumbbells, measuring out, lying down, squeezing my shoulder blades. Bells go straight up, abs tight, lowering, and driving up. So we're going to go 6 reps on the dumbbell bench press. Close grip with your elbows nice and tight to your body. Really focusing on your triceps. Immediately after that, I've got my blast strap set up. You're going to do a strap row, you're going to do 10 reps. So with the strap row, you want to make sure that your hands are always in neutral. So you're not going to rotate your palms, you're going to keep the palms facing you the entire time. So lying down, right underneath, I'm fully straight. I'm going to pinch my glutes, brace my abs, set myself up, and then roll all the way up, and then back down. And you're going to do 10 reps of those. So, the pressing motion, be it the board press, the pin press, or the close grip dumbbells, 6 reps, then no rest, because you're going to go immediately into the strap row or the close grip seated row. You're going to rest for 1 to 2 minutes and then repeat it 2 more times for a total of 3 rounds on that first superset. Okay, so for workout B of TT2K11, we're on the second exercise. So we've just done the first superset, which was the close grip dumbbell press, and then the blast strap row. Now, we're only going to focus on one thing, which are pull-ups. You're going to do as many as you can in 3 minutes. Now, a couple of words of advice here. Number 1, don't go to fatigue on the first set. Number 2, try to pace yourself and give yourself enough time to rest so that you can be fresh and really try to get as many as you can in the 3 minutes. And the third thing is, remember this program is 4 weeks long, so all you want to really focus on is progressing each and every workout, trying to get maybe 1 or 2 more reps more than you did total the last workout. Okay? So for your pull-ups, you're going to set yourself up with a wide grip. You can wrap your thumbs over top or underneath, that's entirely up to you. You want to really try to make sure that you maintain strict form by arching and squeezing your glutes and then pulling yourself up so that your chin clears the bar. Okay? So I'm up, I'm going to arch and squeeze my glutes, and I'm going to drive all the way up, and then back down. So you're going to do that for 3 minutes. Get as many reps as you can, but don't go to fatigue. As many reps as you can comfortably for the first round. Take a bit of rest, 10, 15, 20 seconds if you need it, and then right back up again. Remember, set your timer for 3 minutes and try to get as many as you can. The other thing is, don't forget to write down your numbers and remember how many you're doing within that time, because you've got to break that number each and every time out for the full 4 weeks of the phase. So that's just exercise 2 of workout B. Okay, now we're on to set 3 of workout B, and we're going to do a 3-minute push-up test. So immediately after that pull-up test, you're going to take some rest, and then you're going to go into a 3-minute push-up test. Now, the same rules apply in the pull-ups as they do in the push-ups. You want to make sure, again, that you're not going to fatigue on the first time you attempt all of the on the first time you do the exercises. Get enough rest, and then try to beat your record each successive time out when you attempt this workout. So, for the push-ups, just setting yourself up on the ground. Remember that you want to try to make sure that your elbows in relation to your shoulders are about a 45-degree angle, but they shouldn't be all the way out. So your elbows shouldn't be in line with your shoulders when you're doing these. You could strain your neck, end up with shoulder problems. So you want to kind of almost tuck it in so that they're at a 45-degree angle. setting myself up, I'm going to spread my fingers nice and wide, brace my abs into a plank, make sure I maintain perfect form when I do this, and as soon as my form starts to break down, I'm going to stop and take some rest. So you're going to do as many as you can within 3 minutes. Remember not to go all out right to fatigue on the first set. Try to get as many as you can within that time. And that's exercise 3 for workout B. Okay, so you've done your 3-minute pull-up test. You've rested 2 minutes after that. Then you went into your 3-minute push-up test and you rested 2 minutes after that. Now we're doing a 5-minute kettlebell swing test. So you're going to set your timer for 5 minutes. You're going to perform as many kettlebell swings as you can within those 5 minutes. Make sure to write those numbers down because you're going to beat that number throughout each workout. So each successive workout over the 4 weeks. For the kettlebell swings, I've got my 24K kettlebell right here. I'm going to take it, maybe it's about 3 feet away from me. I'm going to set myself up by hinging at the hip, keeping a good arch in my back, and I'm going to reach forward for that belt. Notice how my shoulders are packed. I'm not reaching out this way where my shoulders are in and around my ears. I want to keep my shoulders down and back. From here, you want to think of yourself as a football center trying to hike pass it to the quarterback. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to brace my abs, hike pass it through my legs, and then drive my hips straight up, bring the belt to chest height. Really think about projecting the belt forward here. So here, bracing. So a couple of things for the kettlebell swing. Number one, you want to make sure you're pinching your glutes at the top. Number two, you want to make sure that when you're swinging the bell up, you're not leaning back. So you want to try to go straight up and really rooting yourself into the ground. And number three, really think about projecting the bell forward. So your arms should remain straight. The bell shouldn't come any higher than your chest level. And then you're slowly going to hinge at the hip, slightly bend your knees, and hike past it down into the starting position again, and then fire it right back up. Okay? So you're going to do as many as you can within that 5-minute time frame. Remember to write your number down and then come back down. As soon as you feel your reps start to deteriorate, or the quality of your reps start to deteriorate, that's when you stop and then you break. Okay? Immediately after that, you're going to rest another 2 minutes and I'll take you to the last superset. Alright, round 5 for workout B. I've got an easy curl bar set up. I'm going to do 8 reps of a lying tricep extension or a skull crusher, and then immediately after that, I'm going to go right into 8 reps of a bicep curl. I'm going to use the easy curl bar, but you can use dumbbells as well as if you want. So 8 reps of each. So I've got my easy curl. I'm going to set myself up, lying down, bracing my abs, making sure that my elbows are right over top of my shoulders, keeping my wrists nice and straight. I'm going to lower the belt down, keeping my elbows tight. And then I'm going right up. And then immediately after that, I'm going to take that easy curl bar, brace my abs, and do 8 bicep curls. Once you've done 8 reps of those, with no rest in between, you're going to rest for 1 minute and then repeat it 2 more times for a total of 3 supersets. So again, that's the easy curl, tricep extension, and then for 8 reps, and then immediately after that, the bicep curl for 8 reps, rest 1 minute, and then repeat it 2 more times, resting a minute between again for a total of 3. And that'll complete workout B of TT2K11.